So guys, today I'm going to tell you about scripting method and their techniques and their types. So what is scripting method? Scripting method means writing down your desires in order to let them come to you. So when we write a desire or manifestation, it comes to us. There are different kind of scripting methods like 333 method, 555 method, 369 method, paragraph method. Also there is future self letter method, there is affirmation method, there is some power word methods. So these are some kind of scripting methods and I'm going to explain you every one of them. So the paragraph method. In paragraph method, you have to write down all of your desires, like whatever you want in your life, each and everything, including your looks, including your um, account, bank balance, your partner, anything. You, if you want a new bike, you want a new car, you want new house, the color of the house, the dress you want, what kind of dress you want, what kind of partner you want, what amount of bank balance you want, what kind of hair length you want, what kind of hair color you want, what kind of skin color you want, what kind of jewelries, anything, each and everything you want, you have to write it down in a paragraph in very detailed type. Also you have to be very focused when you write it down. Also remember, you have to write it in a current situation, like it has already happened. It should not be in a future situation, because when it is in the future situation, it doesn't come to you. So you have to write it down in the current situation. Also you have to read it at least once a day, and the once a day should be before going to bed or as soon as you get up. So you have to read it at least once a day or twice a day. You can read it three times, but not more than three times, because you have to give space to the manifestation to come it by letting it go. And I said before going to bed, because before going to bed is a very important thought. Whatever you think before going to bed is the most important thought process of throughout the day, because it depends how your another day would be going. So always remember that whenever we want to manifest something, we have to remind ourselves that we want to manifest it before going to bed, and the reminder should be in current situation only. For example, if I want long hairs, I can't say I want long hairs, I have to say that I have long hairs. The second method is 333 method and 555 method. So whatever you want should be specific and should be only one thing. For example, I can say that I want a car. So I can just say any car you want. You have to write it like I have this car. Now this specific sentence should be written for 33 times for 3 days. 33 times for 3 days, or in 555 method you have to write it down 55 times for 5 days. 55 times for 5 days. And remember, when you write this, your complete focus should be on that specific sentence only, and the sentence should not be lengthy enough. It should be in one or two lines only, not lengthy enough, because it won't attract your focus. So the specific sentence should be only of one or two lines, and the line should not have full stop in it, only one sentence. So in 369 method, you have to write down your sentence in the current situation in a as shorter as possible and as specific as possible sentence, 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times in before going to bed. For example, I have to say that I want this house in a specific area. So I would be writing down I have this house in this area 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times before going to bed. So this is the kind of pattern I would be setting for 3 to 5 days, and this is how I would be writing it down in the current situation, as shorter as possible and as specific as possible. 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times before going to bed. Future self letter method. In future self letter method, you have to imagine yourself in the future, in the situation where you have already manifested your desires, where your manifestation is already yours. So you have to imagine yourself in that situation and write a letter to your younger self, or to in a realistic manner to your current self. You have to write your letter to your current self that whatever you wanted to manifest has already been manifested or has been accomplished. You have already achieved whatever you wanted in your younger time. So write a letter to yourself. So what you have to do is write a letter, either email, you can write a Facebook message, you can write a WhatsApp, Instagram, any message to your younger self that, hey Shirley, whatever you wanted is has been achieved. You have already manifested whatever you wanted. This kind of letter you have to send to yourself. So this is how the future self letter method works. And as soon as you have sent this message, remember to let go. Letting go is the most important key to your manifestation. Remember.